evening, everyone, and this is a very special edition of Storytime with Patches and Kay. I had the good fortune of receiving a beautiful gift from Patches' friend Peggy, and it is a lovely book, and it's called This Cat is Fat and I'm Fine with That. And I happened to mention it on a recent post and said that I thought that it would be something fun to read during Storytime with Patches and Kay, and there was an overwhelming and resounding please do. So that's exactly what I'm going to do tonight. This story it's charming and wonderful, and I really hope that the kids are sitting around watching this too, because it's really something special, and I'm honored to read it. And I happen to know that the author Morgan Coleman is watching tonight, so the pressure is on. Margaret, I hope I do it. I hope I do it good. Okay, you stay right there. There you go. All righty, let's show our little patches. There we go. Okay. This Cat is Fat and I'm Fine with That by Morgan Coleman, and she also did the amazing illustrations. Did you like it? Oh, look. Oh, and look, she even signed it here. Kay, Patches, Wellesley, and Bella, dream big. And then I have a lovely message from Peggy as well. So here is our title page. All right, here we go. It's a perfect day at the Cat Cafe to find a new friend of my own. A cat on my lap is taking a nap, and I'm thinking of taking her home. She's sweet as can be. Is she meant for me? I'm looking for some kind of sign. But she moves on with a stretch and a yawn. I guess she's not meant to be mine. Uh-oh, stay right there. Okay, good boy. I look around at the cats that I've found, now scattered across the room. They're all lots of fun, but they're just not the one. I guess I will try again soon. My time's running low, so I'm starting to go and waving a final goodbye. I head for the door, just glancing once more, when something catches my eye. He's big, he's gray, he's headed this way. How did I miss him before? His belly's so wide that it swings side to side. It almost touches the floor. He runs up to me and leans on my knee. I'm almost knocked down by his size. I stroke his fur, then he starts to purr and looks up into my eyes. I finally feel a connection that's real as I look at his face from above. This cat is fat and I'm fine with that. There's just more kitty to love. My dad says, okay, he can come home today. We fill out the papers and leave. He barely fits in the carrier we picked, and to lift him, my dad has to heave. The days fly by with my new favorite guy. We make such an excellent pair. He loves to explore, which I also adore. So we buy him a leash he can wear. The harness is tight, but it fits him all right. We practice by pacing around. I say, what a star. Look how handsome you are. You're going to impress the whole town. Our very first walk, I hear people talk. They point as we strut down the street. You see, I say, they're looking our way. You can tell, they can tell, you're so clever and sweet. Oh, it doesn't take long to realize I'm wrong. It's not what I hoped in my head. I hear, look at that. It's the world's biggest cat. It's clear he's overly fed. A little boy laughs. That cat is so fat. A bicyclist stops just to stare. He is a big cat. What's bad about that? I don't understand why they care. Oh, I'm now feeling down, so I turn us around. I guess we won't walk anymore. But Kitty won't budge. He gives me a nudge and then looks at me just like before. His loving face melts all the worries I felt. Who cares if my cat's big or small? They say he's too large. Who put them in charge? Their words aren't what matter at all. And so we walk by as I hold my head high. I smile as I hold his leash tight. Then I hear from afar, look how happy they are. And for once, someone's perfectly right. Oh my goodness, I just couldn't love this book anymore. I just couldn't. And I could go off on some long diatribe. But I'd probably start crying because I think it's beautifully written. It's got such a lovely flow to it. The pictures are wonderful. And honestly, it speaks to so many different things. I don't know that there's a person out there who hasn't been on the search for just the right cat, unless, of course, the cat distribution system brings one to you. But we all understand and know that cats find us, and that's what this cat did. It found our little heroine, and I just love it. So as I've said, I have put the link to This Cat is Fat, and I'm fine with that, in the comment section, and I've also put a link to the Facebook page. Morgan, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for writing such a brilliant, wonderful book. Could a Newberry or Caldecott be far behind? Gosh, I hope not. But anyway, thank you so very, very much. And next week, we'll be back to Mrs. Zorn's second grade class. And until then, thank you so much for joining us for Storytime with Patches and Kay. And night-night.